I am prepping for law school. I'm doing pre-law right now.
So nobody's stealing covers. I like to drink to myself. So
Okay, so the first book I picked up was actually recommended by my therapist, and it is by Oprah Winfrey and also a psychiatrist, Bruce D. Perry, and it's called What Happened to You. This book, like I said, came highly recommended by my therapist.
So, like I said, it's by Bruce D. Perry and Oprah Winfrey. What Happened to You? Conversations on Trauma, Resilience, and Healing. So I just want to read the note from the author so you can get a little synopsis of what this book is about. So this book is for anyone with a mother, father, partner, or child who may have experienced trauma. And if you've ever had labels like people pleaser, self-sabotager, disruptive, argumentative, checked out, can't hold a job, or bad at relationships used to describe you or your loved ones, this book is for you. Or if you simply want to better understand yourself and others, this book is for you too. We know this reading experience will make you think and make you feel, and at times the feelings may be hard and painful. For some, the intense and sometimes disturbing content will be a challenge. For others, the concept about the brain may be unfamiliar and initially difficult to understand. We ask for your patience and trust with us and with yourselves. When you find the reading too challenging, stop. Put the book down for an hour or a week. It will still be there when you feel able to return to it. And when you are ready to continue exploring why what happened to you shapes how you think, feel, and act, welcome. You just may discover a new path forward. So, like I said, this is a heavy read, self-help and self-care book. So, I would definitely recommend this.
Okay, so my next book is Law 101, which is not surprising. If anybody knows me, I am prepping for law school. I'm doing pre-law right now, so I picked this book up, Law 101. It's such an easy read. Basically, it's everything you need to know about the American legal system, and it's broken up in such a way where obviously, like, if you don't have a law degree, you understand basically what law is about.
I'm just going to read a little bit of the preface. So, law is everywhere. Listen to the television news any evening and you'll hear about a notorious criminal trial, a massive lawsuit, or a new constitutional claim. And it all seems so complicated. Why are there legal techniques that trip up the police and allow criminals to get off? Why does litigation take so long and cost so much? How do the courts figure out how the words of the Constitution apply to situations the framers never dreamed of? Lawyers are trained to understand issues like these, and there are plenty of resources to help them. So that's a little snippet. So after reading this book, when you hear about a controversial legal issue, you will have a better sense of the background and the complexity of the issues, and you'll be better able to make your own judgments about what the law should be. You will also be better prepared to think about the legal problems that you may encounter in everyday life. So, like I said, I'm pre-law, which is why particularly I would love to read this book in depth. But like I said, even if you're not, it's for any person, whether you're in the legal field or not, just to understand the law and how it works today.
My next one is the American Constitution. And why did I pick this up? Because the law is based on the original Constitution. This will help you out a lot, so I wanted to immerse myself in this early on in my law career. Good read.
As I mentioned in the previous book, Law 101, it mentions how the legal system is heavily based on the Constitution of the United States. So me personally, I figured, why not actually read it from our forefathers of America? Of course, it's a hefty book. All these books are pretty lengthy, so obviously I'm not going to read every single book cover to cover ASAP. But it's definitely good to look into the Constitution of the United States of America, because there it is. It's right there. That's pretty much what the legal system bases most of its things off of. So go straight to the source.
Okay, so my next one is Super Capitalism. And this is a book about politics, the democracy, business, and everyday life. So I figured this is a definite good read, just to stay up to date in politics.
Super Capitalism, the author explains how widening inequalities of income and wealth, heightened job insecurity, and the spreading effects of global warming are the logical outcomes of supercapitalism. He shows us why companies fighting harder than ever to maintain their competitive positions have become even more deeply involved in politics, and how the average citizen seeking great deals and invested in the stock market to an unprecedented degree are increasingly loath to stand by their values if it means biting the hands that fed them. So basically, this is definitely, controversial read, but I would recommend it for sure.
And last but not least, the LSAT. Okay, this isn't a book to read, but it's to practice for the LSAT, and I picked this up at my local library, but I definitely heard a lot of recommendations about the Power LSAT practice books, but I got this just to immerse myself. It has practice questions, and this is going to be super helpful for me. So those are my current reads. Like I said, I don't read them.
So this version of the LSAT Prep is a manual that explains and reviews the test's 4 sections, which is logical reasoning, reasoning comprehension, analytical reasoning, and the LSAT essay. Each review chapter includes 2 practice questions with answers. The book also presents 2 full-length LSAT practice tests with answer keys and explanations. So, like I said, I'm prepping to go to law school, so as soon as I can, I opted to prepare for the LSAT. And it's a very difficult test from what I've heard. So I definitely want to do everything I can. Like I said, I have heard recommendations for the Power. I think it's called the Power LSAT Prep books, but I found this at my local library, so I figured I'd give it a shot and read through it. But this is going to be an ongoing studying for months and months and months and months. So if you are preparing to take the LSAT, definitely start studying today. I definitely would recommend this.
So there you have it. Those are all the books I am currently reading. It does look like a lot at one sitting. I do not by any means read this all at once. I do have a reading plan, which I can share with you in a future video, and also a template that I can put on my blog if you're interested for you to print out. I also have a What Like It's Hard Babe club, which is completely free. All you have to do is enter your email address on my website and I will send you freebies. Just for signing up, you will receive a customizable planner. So it's super cute. It's weekly, monthly, daily, and I think like habit trackers. So you can just print it out and fill it in as you go. So thank you so much for watching. I hope everybody's prepping for an amazing holiday season. I hope you're doing well. And if you haven't already, subscribe to my channel, subscribe. I do videos all about self-care and law. So as in today's video, I did a mixture of self-care and law books that I'm currently reading. But if you have any ideas or any topics you want me to cover more in depth, let me know. And thank you so much for watching. Thank you for your support, and see you next time. Bye.